For this project, we're going to use a great piece of presentation software called Prezi. You can get it from Prezi.com, and if you don't want to use your own email address to sign up, then you can use a Mailinator address or another similar tool. There's a video on that that's been provided for you. Prezis are great. What happens in a Prezi is you have a huge canvas, absolutely huge, and instead of changing the canvas or slides like you would in PowerPoint, you zoom about on it. So for example, this is a Prezi about winning a race, and if I go forward in the Prezi, you can see it zooms out to the big image and then goes through each large image, showing throughout. They're really easy to make, and I'm going to show you how now. So if I go to My Prezis and I create a new Prezi, what we'll see is that it will come up with this canvas. Now this will take quite a time to load, so I'll tell you about it first. We create frames on our Prezi. I'm going to use a blank Prezi, and Prezi will move between them. So this is our first frame here, and you can see the frames are over on the left hand side. Now if I wanted to create another frame, I can zoom out and I can choose the kind of frame. So let's have a bracket frame, and let's have it nice and big, just like that. And if I want, I can twist it as well, just by coming up to the top right hand corner here and twisting it slightly. So now we have our first frame, and then it zooms out to our second frame. Maybe we want to go into detail in a third frame, maybe somewhere over here. And when I go to this third frame, maybe we want to go even further into detail. And there's a massive zoom in and out on this, so there's loads of space for more detail. So we now go to our first one, to our second, to our third, and even further into the fourth, and maybe back to the first again. So Prezi's great from this point of view, and if you want to insert other things apart from, we're just using bits of text at the moment, and you can just type in here just like that. So if I type in it's gone my title, like that, then there we are. If I want to type some text up here, I just click and then I say another title. If you want to change the size of the font, probably the best way is just to zoom in and click, and you can see it's always at the same size, just like that. If I want to insert images into my Prezi, I just say insert image, and you can either upload files that you've got, or you can search Google direct. So I might say computer. It will then search Google for those images, and I like the look of this one, so I drag and drop it onto my Prezi. It will take a little second to load. Whilst it's loading, you can resize it, and you can also rotate it like that, and you can add various effects to it as well, cropping it and that kind of thing, and you can put it in that frame. So now you can see that it's updated the frame. Prezi's great to use to tell a story, and you can add all sorts of things into it as well, like YouTube videos and background music and this kind of thing, and also voiceovers. But have a play with it, but think about how you're going to tell a story. You're going from the big picture, maybe into some detail, switching to another piece of detail, moving further into that, and perhaps back to the big picture again. You've got to think about how to bring your audience with you and to use Prezi's abilities to the best of your ability. So what you can do is, when you want to present, you just click present, and that's great. You're all ready to go.